So let's just get this started with who you are, what this is, and how you know so much about submarines.
My name's Chad Stoughton. I'm a retired Navy senior chief, and I spent close to 24 years on active duty in the Navy riding submarines. I was on deployed on 4 different submarines. To be on a submarine, you have to qualify submarines. When I say qualify, that's to get your dolphin pin. It takes about a year after you're on a submarine of studying and knowing all the systems. So even though I'm a sonar technician, I spent a lot of time on the boats I was on in the torpedo room, loading and backhauling torpedoes and moving Tomahawk missiles and stuff around. And you know, my time in the Navy, always fascinated with submarines and the World War II submarines. You know, those were the true heroes of the submarine force, you know, during the time of World War II. So between being submarine qualified and just loving World War II submarine history, I came across this and I was like, well, I saw the hull number on it, which is hull number 212, which would be SS 212, which was the USS Gato, which was the first of its class. It was commissioned December 1941, right after Pearl Harbor, and made 13 combat war patrols during the war, sank a lot of ships, did a lot of neat special op type things throughout the islands in what was the Japanese Empire at the time. The story I have on it is that it sat outside for many, many, many years, and until I started dismantling it and taking things off of it, it used to be almost kind of a whitish surface on it, just from oxidation of the bronze. It's solid bronze. And, you know, with a lot of elbow grease and over many months, I'm sure I could maybe, you know, polish it with some Neverdol or something, but it'd be so labor intensive. So anyway, I was researching the type of media that I could use to assist me in getting this top coat of oxidation off, and dry blasting with the different media. Just, you know, I don't want to pit or destroy the bronze at all or leave any marks. There's different engravings and casting marks on here that came from the electric boat company who built the Gato, and I didn't want to mar or destroy those at all. Lo and behold, I came across vapor honing technologies, and I said, well, let me see what that's about. And the media coupled with the water jet, I was like, and I saw the results that you were getting. I was like, that's what I need. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, it even got in all the uneven, because underneath here was naturally textured in the casting process. And you can still read the number 1 MSB perfectly. Mm-hmm. You can still see the casting mark on there perfectly. Yeah, that's amazing. It's so smooth. You know, it's amazing how easy it is. I mean, if I would have had to try to clean that verdigris and that oxidation off this, I have no idea. I probably got sick of doing it and stopped. But it's just amazing. It took every bit of grime, grease, oxidation, everything off. Like, this was textured previously, because this is a cast bronze piece. And you can see where it wasn't, where the data plate had been. It's still smooth. It was smooth before. So it didn't score it at all. It was already scored. But yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, I couldn't have done a better process to it. I think dry blasting it would have really scored it. I don't think the media would have worked as delicate in dry blasting as it does with the wet blasting. I mean, we did the smaller pieces. You know, this piece used to be pretty much black under here. And the numbers and the stamping that are in here are still there. Just to do this piece by hand, I mean, it probably would have taken me 4 hours to get it like this. And the whole door, all the small pieces, including the underside of the door and the front side of the door, I mean, the whole thing took what, maybe 4 hours? And we went over it a couple times. a little bit higher pressure to begin with, and then a little bit lower pressure to, you know, kind of make it even if there was any hot spots. But as soon as you put it to a lower pressure, it evens everything right out. So yeah, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, it came out perfect.